active assassination plot against Trump with no way of stopping it. Here's who's behind it. Ever since Trump got into office, we've seen the disturbing lengths that liberals will go to in order to have him removed as president. Assassination threats and disgusting attacks on Trump's family are now a daily occurrence, as rabid leaders within the Democratic Party continue to call on their minions to violently resist Trump by whatever means necessary. As liberals' antics are now reaching a fever pitch with the failed assassination attempt on Congressman Scalise last month, now a well-known and highly respected pastor is coming forward with information about an assassination plot he learned about after meeting with the senior Republican congressman in a secretive 3-hour meeting several weeks ago. Rodney Howard-Browne is a well-known pastor who runs an international ministry and church out of Zephyr, Florida, whose sermons brings in thousands of people from all around the world. He recently made an appearance on Revival Ministries International, the organization that he leads, where he came forward with the disturbing bombshell, saying that he learned of a highly disturbing assassination plot to remove President Trump from office after spending 3 hours with senior-ranking member of Congress. Howard-Browne hopes that his warning about what the deep state is plotting can get out before it's too late. Howard-Browne originally shared his insider knowledge on the CBN network, but for whatever reason, his story was completely cut and censored before it was aired. Frustrated that no one was heeding his warning, the minister decided that he had no other choice but to go public with the information himself, in desperate attempt to save President Trump's life. Well-known evangelical pastor, Rodney Howard-Browne, recently came forward with claims that are horrifying Republicans everywhere, InfoWars reported. Howard-Browne explained that he had met with the senior Republican congressman who dropped a huge bomb when he said that there was a plot to remove Trump suddenly from office. He went on to explain in the video below that there's an active plot to take President Trump out, and he didn't mean just a simple impeachment or indictment, saying he will be suddenly removed from office. You can read between the lines. Howard-Browne goes on to explain that the congressman he met with has held office since 1996, and went into detail of a planned attack on Trump where he confided in the minister that there's nothing we can do to stop it, and that those within the deep state have started a war on the president. Howard-Browne is now asking that people around the world pray around the clock for the protection of the president. InfoWars has more. An evangelical pastor claims he met with a senior Republican congressman who told him of a plot to remove Trump suddenly from office. During an appearance on Revival Ministries International, Rodney Howard-Browne said he spent 3 hours from 9:30 in the evening until 12:30 a.m. with one of the senior-ranking members of Congress. The pastor said he related the same story on the CBN network, but they cut it out, and that he had decided to go public with this because we have to. He said there is a plot on Capitol Hill to take the president out. I said, you mean by impeachment or by indictment? He said no, to take him out. He will be removed suddenly from office, said Howard-Browne, before adding, you can read between the lines. Earlier this month, President Trump met with pastors from all over the world at the Oval Office who met to pray and lay hands on Trump, where a photo was taken and went subsequently viral across social media. Howard-Browne was the man behind the camera. The congressman, who the pastor revealed had been in office since 1996, went on to tell Howard-Browne there's nothing we can do to stop it. Pastor Howard-Browne said the deep state had started a war against Trump because he has been more amenable to the evangelical community than any previous president, stretching as far back as Reagan, and were trying to set the president up in every way. The South African pastor called for people around the world to pray around the clock for the protection of the president. While Howard-Browne's claim might seem outlandish or even unbelievable to some, what would a godly man with a pristine reputation within the Christian community stand to gain by pushing a lie about an assassination plot on President Trump? Considering the shadow government that's been set up by Obama and the violent Resist Trump movement that has now metastasized in recent weeks into assassination attempts on GOP congressmen, Howard-Browne's claim really doesn't seem too far-fetched. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe Breaking News 365 channel. Goodbye and see you again.